I know, and I'm aging like fine wine, baby.
Okay. So we doing this? We haven't even started.
All right.
Hey,
Yo!
what's poppin', everybody?
Welcome, guys, to Meet the Others podcast. I'm Nisa B.
And my name is Choir Boy Dank.
And we are here with coffee and conversations.
Holler. Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Exactly. Just like the Powerpuff Girls.
Is that part of that?
Yes.
Oh, that's your foot.
That is my foot. You do that again.
Don't
it's
get
gonna
the
be
boot
over.
scoop boogie on you.
Shit, I'm wearing Uggs.
Except the boots, I'll stomp them out.
Exactly. My big toe got hit.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Never mind.
We're all here together.
We are.
We're a team.
We're just here in Zen Zone.
Zen Zone after just fumbling the first version of this podcast.
We thought we were recording.
We were recording nothing.
There was nothing? Nothing at all?
Not one little piece.
Oh, man.
Should we just double check that we're recording again? Because God, man, that's just traumatizing.
Just please, I would rather you check than us to do this again. And
It says stop, so I guess
that means we're
I think
recording.
We're now recording. See,
This is a new platform.
This is what happens when you have to change and learn new things.
Well,
that's what we was talking about the other time. The thing that you guys never saw.
You guys missed that. Let me tell you. So back to
that, we murdered that. That was the best podcast we ever did.
I was going to listen to it as I was working out tomorrow, actually, but now here we are. Okay.
If only it was recorded. But
okay. Rewind.
Yeah, you can't get it back. You can't get those moments back. We were in the moment, and now we're in another moment.
And the other thing about that, you can never duplicate anything, like in the world. Like you can't. I mean, you could try to copy, but the original is the original. You know,
they do these things where they're like, ChatGPT, recreate this image exactly as it is, and it goes. It like takes like The Rock from looking like smooth, debonair rock to looking like Shrek.
Exactly. So. With that, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Hello. We are in 2026. 2026.
New year, new me.
New year, new you. You going in with that resolution?
New year, new me.
Is that what your resolution is?
No, it's not. Don't put that on me.
So then, well, I mean, you said it, not me.
No, it's like the thing that everybody says. I'm just mirroring what everybody's saying. It's the thing. It's resolutions.
Oh, I thought you were
changes.
the other. I didn't know you were like everybody.
Yeah. Swing, batter. Yeah, no. Yeah, on the other podcast, we were talking about what would our New Year's resolutions be, right? That's what you asked?
Yeah, but what is your New Year resolution? I can't even say it.
So I got all the resolutions.
All of them?
I'm going to do everything better, eat right, run.
What else?
No. My resolution, I guess, started before the first.
Oh, see, he did a little exercise there because the other podcast, he didn't say that.
Oh, no, I'm throwing her for a loop. She don't know what's coming. No one's going to know what's coming, okay?
Improv.
Yeah, that's what this is about. We're not scripted here. We're not reading no teleprompter, nothing like that. No, well, it started, and I'm going to get there.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Storytelling with honey.
Storytelling with Dr. Dank.
Okay, go ahead.
So, yeah, first I want to get better speaking like we're doing here. But so I was scrolling on the old Instagram and TikToks or whatever, and I somehow find myself watching all these like wellness people or whatever. And this one guy came up and he's doing this thing, which funny enough, he didn't even really start as like a charge. He just does it. Right. So like every day he goes on and talks directly to the camera for at least 60 seconds about whatever he's inspired to do. And he did this one where it really made me a fan of him. He was at this like kind of conference table with like a bunch of other dudes. They were doing some business thing or whatever. And he was like, I had the idea, and rather than letting the inspiration go away and me not know or not being the energy that had the idea, I'm recording it right now and telling everybody about it, and I'm putting it out. And so that's like this thing. The challenge really became from that kind of same energy where it's like, every day I'm going to go on, get better with my public speaking, try to cut out the ums, ahs, and the brain connecting to the mouth thing.
Yes.
And really just be as clear with whatever thought I'm thinking at the time and post it and be comfortable with being raw in that way. And that's something that honestly, for me, I've just really shied away from posting at all from social media because I was there was a point in time I was on social media all the time, but it became this like weird thing where my mind got obsessed with the likes and the response and the comments.
Right.
And
or what people thought about you, right?
Right. What people thought. Well, because, you know, I was doing certain curated photo shoots, and whenever I did those or did a great video piece of content, it was through the roof. And I got addicted to having like that response.
Right.
Like I wanted everybody to be like, oh man, that's so badass. Oh, it's so cool. Right. So like if I didn't have something that was like a super banger idea that I had curated and the lighting was great and I wore my best outfit or whatever, had some, at that time I was wearing contacts and the grill and the whole thing.
Yeah.
If I didn't do that, then I didn't want to post.
Right, right.
And I felt like I needed to drop it.
Just step back fully.
Step back and get comfortable with the true, authentic version of who I am.
Right. So what is this challenge called? This speaking challenge?
It's the Higher Up Wellness, which is his Instagram.
Which is whose Instagram?
I don't know his name.
His name is like Michael something, but his name is on the Instagram.
It's just Higher Up Wellness.
It's Higher Up Wellness. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, I forget what his actual name is, but whatever. Yeah, so that's the Higher Up Wellness Challenge. And so I've been posting on there daily in the same vein of kind of how we did and that was another reason why I got excited about the challenge is because we did the Hard 75. And it honestly transformed
our lives
completely.
Our minds, our habits.
Yeah. So being inspired by that guy, I go, well, you know, maybe I can be inspired by this other guy to do this other thing, break me out of the box a little bit. Right. So in doing that, yeah, the other day I had a piece of inspiration that hit me in the truck that I shared, and I go, you know what? I think that may be my resolution.
And what was that? If you don't, because I don't think a lot of people have seen it, which they should. It's Choir Boy Dank on Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at day 14 now with the speaking challenge.
Yeah. Funny enough, I didn't even even starting that and having that idea, I didn't even want to post it on my Instagram. I just want to post it on my TikTok with 130 people that follow that TikTok.
Yes.
Choir Boy Dank, same thing. You should follow the TikTok too. But I was like, I'm just going to post it there kind of on a burner account. And I
know. And when he presented it to me, right, I speak so much. I'm sure everybody gets so sick and tired of my mouth, my face. So he's like, we should do this. And I'm looking at him. It's like me being sober and someone saying like, you should do the Hard 75 with me. And I'm like, bro, I'm doing Hard 75 every single day of my life. But he's like, we should do this Higher Wellness Speaking Challenge. And I'm like, for what is it? He explains it. And it's like the speaking.
Right. It's just speaking to the camera without doing any cuts or wild stuff.
So he's like, and you do this and like you do it without like filtering it or anything like that. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Finally, I jump on it with him. And then it comes to find out he's posting it on TikTok, but not posting it everywhere. Like he said, we would post it everywhere.
I didn't even say, I just said post it. I was still guarded and and holding myself back. And then my wife kicked me out the window and go, no, this is not going to work if you don't actually post it everywhere. So,
yeah. So I was like, I want you to post it everywhere. This is a challenge that you're supposed to feel uncomfortable. And I put a battery in his back and I was like, we're gonna post it everywhere. If I'm posting it everywhere, you're posting it everywhere, you know, like, cause I'm like, how is this going to fit into my content? Which it does. Right. But I was like, but I speak so much that
I'm always talking to the camera, right?
Everyone's going to be like this bitch and I'm going to lose a lot of followers.
Right.
So, but yeah, so you did that. And now you're on Instagram with it and TikTok, right?
Yeah. And Facebook. Facebook too.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Across the board.
Yeah. And Facebook is good. But the thing is I'm getting a lot of comments about what I'm sharing and people going, man, I really needed to hear this. Or dang, that you're right about that. Or man, that thing that you said about, whatever, being delusional or whatever was so real. And like, I go, dude, wow. Like it felt like, man, I was really holding myself back. And the thing is honestly, a lot of those videos aren't really performing well or getting a ton of likes, but the people are connecting with the message, which I go, dude, it's bigger than the freaking, so it really rewired that whole thing for me.
Right.
It's bigger than the freaking likes and the this and the that.
Even if it's one person who comes out with some type of like value to it, that is so amazing, you know? And that's something that I've heard you say to me, like what you put out. And I'm like, and cause I struggle with that a little bit. Like, I'm like, I hope I'm bringing enough value to people and that they're actually receiving it. And so it's good because now this practice that you are doing is being received by people that it needs to be received to. It's not going to be everybody.
It's not going to be everybody, which is cool because you find your tribe and you're able to speak life and, just kind of your thoughts and ideas and your perspective. And I think that one way that it's cool about it is it goes back to like the old school version of what social media is like realizing that you're more connected than you may lead on. Right.
Yes.
And especially when you do it in that way, you're connected to who you actually are.
Right.
Not this like cool version of you with the
character, like a character.
Yeah. With the cool jacket and the character vibes. Right.
Yes.
And the good lighting or whatever. So that just, I don't know. It's been super freeing. And in that same kind of vein, what I was saying about the truck video or whatever is just being audacious enough to step into things where you go, man, where your normal kind of logical, rational brain would go, dude, you're not ready for that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not an author. You're not a fitness trainer. You're not a blank enter whatever thing that you actually secretly like would really feel like, hey, maybe I could put some value. Maybe I can add something to that space.
Right.
Or I'm just feeling creative enough to do this thing or whatever, this art piece or whatever, and going, I need to do more of that because I see so many people that are what I would consider maybe borderline, like incompetent, but able to be doing amazing things. And I go, dude, I got to let God.
They don't think they are. They're the Lulu and they're doing it and they're making it happen.
Right.
Yep.
People that you go, I would not expect this person to do that.
And you got to let God, like, he's
do his work.
Yeah, he's dropping his signs, his nuggets.
Right. The reason you feel that way probably is a little bit of a push that God's kind of like, I mean, how many people in the Bible go, dude, I'm not going to that place. I can't speak to people. I have a stutter.
Right.
Whatever. And and those people are the people that like, or even like Noah, like, or whatever, any of these people that like, were like, I'm not the guy for this.
Right.
It's like, no, you are. The reason why you say that is the exact reason. And that's one thing about the community, the community thing is like, sometimes you go like, am I the person to really lead this community? or like, can I really like give that much value to these people or like whatever? And it's just like, man, I think that I want to really do a better job of stepping into places where I don't know if I have all the right answers, but I want to see what God can do to make an example.
Right. So would you say that your main resolution started before you had a resolution kind of thing?
Honestly, if I'm being honest about it, I've been in a mental reframing to really like be ruthlessly blocking anything of any negativity. And that happened before. But I think that I want to take it, and this happened probably the 3rd of January. I go, in that video, I go, I think that's going to be my resolution, is to just be more delusional.
Yes. Okay.
Of the things that is possible.
Right.
That's my resolution.
Huh. Okay.
Is being delusional.
Being delulu.
And that also goes hand in hand with that Roger Bannister guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That ran the 4-minute mile.
Yes.
Because, I mean, what kind of stuff, like, what odds is it that you can, everybody in the community is like, this is impossible, but yet you believe that you can do it, you know?
And then you do it.
And it becomes normal.
Right.
The delusion is not delusional anymore until you do it. And then when you do it, that's just who you are now, which is so cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So did you have any resolutions that you wanted to kind of add? Since I thought, that's going to be mine.
Okay, guys.
What's your resolution, honey?
I don't have a resolution. And the reason why I don't have a resolution is because I feel like to wait till January 1st to start something and change, like to try to become a new year, new me thing. I just don't live my life like that, especially after like the 75 hard. I kind of learned that you start when you start and you just continue to level up. You don't need to like, I need to do this, because a lot of times what ends up happening is you do it for a little bit of time and then that resolution becomes a lie and you let yourself down. So why even put that one thing or like that goal in a box and be like, I'm going to do this.
So you're not setting any goals this year?
No, I'm just going to continue to be disciplined in my craft and my work and just make sure I level up. But that is like, those are my goals, not my resolution though. I just don't really love the idea of saying like, new year, new me, things are going to be different. I'm not into that shit.
Why? You don't like different things?
I'm not going to be different. I'm just going to build brick by brick and I'm going to get better. And that's it. Will I change a little? I'll be growing. I consider it growth, not like, and with growth comes change, but it's not like a resolution. It's something I've been actively in this shit,
Damn. So no New Year's resolution, because it's not new year, new me.
No.
Because you're not new to this.
No.
You're true to this.
I'm true to this. There we go. Yo, shit. Put that on a line. Put that. Say that again for the people.
I don't know. I'm glad we recorded that because I won't make it.
Now. All right.
Something new to this, true to this.
It's good. I was about to start getting into it. I was going to be like, do this. It was going to be crazy in here. 8 miles all over again. Shoot.
Arms is heavy.
Knees weak.
Oh, God. Stop.
No, stop. Because I don't know the rest. I'll fuck it all up.
I'm sorry. Yo. Good stuff. Yeah, so no New Year's resolutions for you.
No.
That's good.
The spice is here now.
Nah, that's good. I mean, I get what you're saying. I think that maybe you don't like the term resolution, because I think that resolution is kind of like just a goal, right? In my mind. And I love people to have goals, and I'm with the idea of people, you know, for me, it's kind of like whatever it takes, call it a resolution, call it whatever. Just let's put the donut down.
Get off the couch.
Right.
Get off the couch.
Not for me to judge you to whatever. If you want to eat some donuts, that's great. And if that fits into your deal,
or speak more.
Right.
It's not just that. It's not just,
it's all of that stuff.
Yeah. But a lot of times during New Year, New Me, what do we do? The first thing that you would put on Family Feud, if it was like top 5 resolutions, New Year resolutions, what's probably going to be number 1?
Get in shape. Get in the gym.
Move your body. Eat healthy. Stop drinking.
Right.
All these things. So that's kind of why I always come back to that one, because of the fact that I'm in the fitness industry, and that's definitely, there's always pounding at the door. The gyms are always full during these times. The talk of health becomes rapid, and sometimes I'm like, guys,
just maintain this energy
all year long. Right. Your health counted all September,
it's cold outside, anyways.
December. This is the time where a body is actually, the beach body is built, is during the winter. Like, get in it. You should have been gotten in it.
Yeah, you're not gonna get in that bikini in July.
And realistically, you may have a very, very long goal to reach, a long distance goal to reach. I have not gotten here in 3 months, 6 months. It's taken me a lot of time and effort. We've had to climb mountains.
We came from a completely different physical space. And I think that we still have goals. And that's one thing that I think that, to your point, is like those goals are kind of like ever evolving and changing and growing. And when you're someone that is, you know, just, I guess, ambitious in a way in multiple areas of your life, those goals the goalpost moves.
Right.
If you had the same resolution for 3 years, stop it.
Stop. You've been lying to yourself for the last 3 years. Cut it out.
Stop it.
We stop lying to ourselves.
Right. And decide to change.
Right.
Because you can.
Right.
You know, the excuses are just a nice way to decide to not do it.
Right. I seen this coach online, and he was going off, and I always love these, you know, I love the
rants.
The rants. But he was talking about how, like, listen, guys, I am so sick of seeing people talk about, it must be nice that you have time to work out. You know, it must be nice. Like, I wish I had the time to work out. And it's like, we all have the 24 hours of the day. It's that you're not making that a priority. Your health is not your priority. You continue to play it short, and the same amount of responsibility that I have, you have too. And the same responsibility amount that you have, I have too, because we all have 24 hours. Well, I'm an entrepreneur, which means I am building my business from the ground up. If I don't have clients, I don't have lights. There's like, you know what I mean? So it's like no different than you.
Right.
Whether I'm in leggings and a t-shirt working out 24 hours, I still need to make my bills. I have to feed my family, and I have to make sure there's a home for us to live in.
When those things take time, effort, and
right. So basically he was like, I'm so fucking tired of these people, everybody saying that. It's so disrespectful. It takes away respect from people who actually make it happen every day.
Right.
That make sure they get to the gym, even if it's for a short period of time, you know? So I like those types of rants. I'm like, ew, because I'm learning how to be more, not aggressive. I don't want to say aggressive, but I want to be able to like really push my clients to know that they can.
Right.
Instead of saying like, oh, I can't. Oh, I got my period, or, you know, something like that.
Right. I think that's the value of having somebody like you around, is to kind of call you on your shit sometimes, because I think that you can get very complacent. And that's something that I think that you do with your clients a lot of times, is really start with like the mindset, because it's easy to say, eat right and move. I mean, to say, like, I'm sure that if you ask anybody, hey, how could you be more healthy? I mean, what are they going to say? Yeah, I should eat better, and I should be exercising more.
Right. I'm not motivated, and I'm not keeping myself accountable.
Right. Yeah. So, well, that goes into the idea of this thing that you just created, right?
Yes. So we have created, well, I have, but obviously my husband will always be the background person in my projects, and I'd probably be the background person in his projects. We just we place cement when the bricks are being laid into each other's projects.
We the foundation. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Come on, man. Come on, son.
We a team in this deal. So,
anyways, so I joined the school community. It's SKOOL.com. School.com. I spell it out because at first when I first joined it for I took a business class, and they introduced me to the school community, and I had no idea what it really was, and I wasn't really into it too much. Like, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love it. And so I was part of that community, but I left that alone. And then my honey here introduced me to it, and I created a community. This is for anyone of any level in health, fitness, but more importantly, I want to start with mindset. And this community will be for everybody of every level, and any, like, whether you have picked up a weight, never picked up a weight, never walked into the gym. This community is going to be built on people leveling up, becoming more confident. Losing weight is obviously one of the goals, but definitely not the main focus. So it's going to be where there's going to be accountability, resources for weight loss. There's going to be, supplement suggestions if needed, things like that, workouts and everything. And it's as of right now, we just started the community, so it's live now. It's called the Other Side Wellness Community on school.com. And my membership for right now at the moment is $19.99.
But that's not for everybody, right?
That is not for everybody. That's for the first 10 people who sign up. And after that, they'll be locked in for life. So it will never change. But moving forward, the prices will go up.
Right.
Because the community will build. And, I want to be able to give everybody a chance to get on, to be able to level up. And I know that sometimes fitness is you have to invest in yourself, and sometimes you're afraid to. And so I'm giving you guys a chance to invest in yourself for a very small cost of eating McDonald's maybe once a day, or having a cup of Starbucks coffee.
Not even. I feel like you eat 2 McDonald's meals, and that's the whole membership for the month.
Right. Exactly. So
that's insane. I mean, for the first 10 people that get in there, and I think that there may be a couple spots left, that I think that's an insane value. And I've seen some of the programs that you are putting into the 60-day thing, and I know that all the work that we've done.
I didn't even mention that.
Right. Well, I just know the work that you've done with me has been so transformational, because of the fact that you know what's going on.
Right.
And honestly, the $19 is so insanely cheap for knowing what you do with your actual in-person clients and your online clients. You do the personal calls, dedicated, personalized meal plans for their different things, and then personalized workouts for their things. And that sounds like, oh, okay, cool. I get a meal plan and a workout guide, but the way that you kind of tailor it is like a sculptor. And what you've done with my body and mindset and just being able to dial in has been so valuable that like I just know that the $19 is a drop in the bucket.
Every time I think about the sculptor thing, I always think about that one scene in Ghost
with the pot or whatever.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because part of my community and part of what I tell my clients online and in person is that we are sculptors of our minds. We are sculptors of our bodies, and how we decide to sculpt our body will be the outcome that we lead, right? And in my life, what I've learned going up the hill of trial and error and all that stuff is I really learned on what makes, like, everybody's body is different, right?
100%.
So I love to communicate with my clients and ask them, like, what are your goals? What do you expect from me? What do you need me to do for you? So then I do a lot of research, being that I did educate myself, like, for the last 2 years, to make sure that I understood the body, the mind, and also like how to get there, like how to level up. I wanted to make sure that people understood the fact that we are sculptors. And if I could program your workout for you, for it to fit your needs, like, I love doing that. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah. And the other thing that I think is cool about the community space, and especially the cool thing about school, is it's just it provides a home for a tight-knit community of people that are all kind of on the same path,
but also at different levels.
Right. But the cool thing is because you're at different levels, you can share notes.
Right. And someone who might be shy to say something that they're struggling with.
Right.
Someone else might hear that and be like, having the same problem.
Yeah.
And that's where the community.
That is such a cool thing about that, because you could go, oh, okay, she was having trouble with that workout, or she was having trouble with eating this certain type of thing, or yeah, I'm really sluggish after dealing with my kids or whatever, and this is how they overcame it or whatever, or even just like the specific like form things, or just or cooking tips or meals.
Yes.
I just think that's cool. It's cool to be able to have a community like that, because that's so important, because not everybody has the group around them that is motivated in those ways.
Yes. And there's some value in community, especially when there's people coming from different places in the world, and in fitness and their mindset and all that stuff. So it's going to be really cool. The other part is that I'll have on some community calls. So I'll be able to actually have, take questions, suggestions, help people if needed, if necessary, so there's a lot to come with the community. I'm excited about. I really, really appreciate you putting that battery in my back. I was very afraid to even build it out, as much as it was like conversation. I think we had probably this coffee and conversation for quite some time, about doing this. Like the back and forth.
It took a while. It took a while to get there.
I was not with it. I was very resistant to it. I did not feel like, and this is probably me being human, I did not feel like I was ready. My Delulu level was on 0.
Well, I think this goes, straight with that resolution that I had. I just know that there's so much value that you can provide in a community like that. And yes, there is work to then, because it's one thing to have a one-on-one person that you're dealing with, and you have experience with that and doing that, but it's different when you have to rewrite the script, and in doing that, you're opening yourself up to a lot of other people, and putting all your stuff in a place that is foreign. But I knew that if you got in there and learned how to do it, it would be so valuable for people to have a place for accountability, all the resources and everything. It's like honestly, like you're just giving away so much to people that it's like,
all the knowledge that I had to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for school, I'm giving away.
Right.
this community.
And I know that at first that's like, wow, why are we doing this?
Right.
That's like, I'm going to put a bunch of work together for this, but I just know that that's going to build into something so valuable. And I think that God's going to bless it, really.
Yes, 100%.
In so many ways.
I love helping people.
Right.
If I can help one person in my whole entire life, then I feel like, you know, when my time comes and God goes, hey, what did you do? I said, hey, I helped this one person, then I feel fucking blessed. Hopefully I'm going to make it up to the gates.
Right.
Can I? I don't know. With this cartoon, I can't.
Nope. You're cooked. You're cooked.
But yeah, I'm really excited about the school community. I appreciate everybody who's supporting me, reposting, liking it. I'm on Be Strong Mama on Instagram, and if you don't follow me there, you should probably follow me. Give me a follow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
for sure.
Definitely is one of the most exciting things that's happening in 2026. I'm hosting a 60-day level up challenge. That's what you were talking about before. And basically, we are going to work on our minds, we're going to work on our bodies, and we're going to work on nutrition and really like level up from January 1st to March 1st. So, I mean, you can enter at any moment. It's not like because it's, the 4th or the 5th that you're late and you can't enter. You enter, we start. Let's do it. Let's level up. I hope you're ready, because this is all about accountability and you have to be ready. There's no one in this world that will be able to pick you up and push you as much as you'll be able to pick you up and push you.
Right. So, but the cool thing about this community is when you do pick yourself up and push yourself, we'll be cheering you on.
Yes. Yes.
And we'll celebrate the wins.
Yes.
And we'll understand and, recover from the losses and do it together. And I think it's just going to be so dope. It's cool. I'm excited to see the more resources that you're going to be able to put in there and build it out, because you've already put some stuff in there. And I'm like, man, this is coming together. So
I'm stacking shit. There's gems. There's going to be nuggets, golden nuggets dropping everywhere. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, it's just going to get more and more valuable. It's cool. It's dope. So, yeah, I'm excited about that community and everything that's going to come out of it.
We'll put the link down below in case you're curious about it. There's a introduction video when you click on school.com, the Other Side Wellness.
Other Side Wellness.
There's going to be a lot of stuff. I don't know. I haven't mentioned this, but my husband over here also has gotten me into meditating. And I
did not get her into meditating. She is way more advanced and knows about that stuff. I pushed her, like I always do. I pushed her to do it because every Sunday she was leading our meditations and our yoga class, basically. And it was like, dude, you got to let other people know about this, because I've been to big name yoga places, local yoga places, all sorts of different, I don't know, what you would call yoga kind of explorative kind of things. And honestly, I just felt like hers was so much more like dialed in and in tune, and felt like, she's one way online and very like kind of New York in your face kind of way. But when you do the meditation, I just feel like I'm in like a different place altogether. I'm like, dude, you got to like do this. So yeah, she actually put a little meditation together for my album. I'm going to share it. And in doing that, I was like, maybe you should do this for other people, because it's so good.
I'm like, again, you got me doing some shit.
Some extra shit.
You got me doing some extra shit. Here we are again. Gosh.
That should be my middle name, extra shit.
Shit. Putting it on my plate. I'm like, bro, I'm full. He's like,
nah, I get excited. Honestly, that's one thing that I've always had, is I get excited pushing people around me and getting them to level up, because I just know that it's gonna, like, rising waters, rising tides raise all ships, right? So if I see if I could level up the people around me, we're all going up, baby.
Right. And I could honestly say that's what has happened with the speaking challenge. You were only placing that in TikTok.
Right.
And I had to push you to place that shit everywhere because you came up with that idea of doing that. And somehow you were being very, very shy and only putting it in one place.
Yeah, it's out of my comfort zone. You know, I need some people to do the same thing for me. So it was, you know, it's valuable to have someone say, dude, you can do this thing. You're better than this.
Right.
You have a thing and you need to let the world see it.
Right.
And that's so dope. And I feel like that's another dope thing about this community is that's exactly the intention behind it, is to push everybody to be the best version of themselves for what they want. Not what I want from you, but what you want. Yes. And knowing that if you put your health first, your mental's going to follow, and then everything in your life is going to be better. You'll be able to bless the people around you, your kids. Everything will be better.
It will.
So, like, it's cool to see.
So if you are, you know, this is a resolution, or you're just trying to rebuild, or you want to, you know, create a better version of yourself this year, you should.
It'd be a great way to start.
Yeah, you should check out my community on school.com, and we'll put the link in there. And
for less than 2 trips to Starbucks.
Right. Shoo.
I mean,
I spent like $30 in Starbucks real quick.
I mean, if you go with a family, 1 trip.
Forget about it.
Yeah. So that's a no-brainer. And really, I just look forward to what's going to come out of it. And hopefully, you know, people will be leveling up and becoming friends because of it, and and connecting with people all over the world. I think
hope so.
That'll be cool.
That's what I want.
I believe that, in the delusional kind of way of my resolution, I think that God will be able to bless that. And, you know, it's just going to come. It's going to come in one way or another, but because we keep stepping up, doing the reps, it's gonna come in a way that we don't even understand.
Right.
You know,
100%.
and that's gonna be fun. So
speaking of, about Delulu and all that stuff, next episode we need to talk about the movie Supreme, Marty Supreme.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet murdered that.
He produced it.
Yeah, that's one thing that I saw when we was watching the credits that really kind of hit me. I was like, oh, this guy he had skin in this game.
Yes.
And in the movie, he had skin in the game. And it was like, dude, we're
not going to get too deep in it.
No, you're right. We'll talk about it next week. It's cool. It's a cool movie. And I'd recommend it. You know, some people say that they don't like it, but you know what? Screw those people. Right.
But anyways, guys, thank you for listening. If you haven't subscribed,
what are you doing? You see the cartoon on SoundCloud, Spotify, wherever this thing's at. I don't fucking know where it's at, but it's on the stuff. And you know what? We switched over our platform to make sure that it was on everything.
Yes.
Some of our old episodes got taken down, but we're gonna get them back uploaded. But more importantly, we're gonna be coming every week moving forward. We got our technical difficulties kind of worked out. So
it's going to be coffee and conversation.
So subscribe, because we're going to be coming with the juice.
Coffee and conversation.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
You see the lady with the horn and the dark hair? That's me. You see the guy with the dreads and the halo? That's him.
I'm that sugar, you know.
There's, sugar and spice and everything nice. Little bit Powerpuff Girls here.
I don't get the reference.
I don't know. What? Well, what? It is what it is. But anyways, guys, thank you for listening. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
Till next time, guys.
Peace. Why Meet the Others podcast? What's this about?
Why are we doing this thing?
Why are we doing this dang thing?
Who the F?
Do we even know what we're doing?
Certainly not.
Oh,
we just hooked this thing up tonight. We figured out how to use the mics, and now we're recording 10 seconds afterwards. Gives me comfort. So
I hear you.
Yeah. So anyways, Meet the Others. That's us.
Still waiting on this car to come and take me home. Things feel a little different now, but we grown. Till I turn the ass, sure they put my name in stone.